Hi, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. Today I want to show you the 2017 KTM 1090 Adventure R. So new model from KTM, replaces the old 1190 Adventure R, and we have a new 1290 Super Adventure R out for 2017 that got some nice upgrades to it. But this bike, very cool. A lot of really cool things about this bike. Of course, it has very similar frame to the same frame basically as the 1190, but lighter weight. The center stand does not have a center stand, which added weight. The motor on this bike was reworked, so a lot of updates to the motor. This motor is about 14 pounds lighter than the previous engine, so different crankshaft for different power delivery to make it real revvy down low. And so a lot of cool stuff there. Big gas tank, just over 6 gallons, 6.2 I believe is what the gallons is on this gas tank. This still has traction control and ABS. This also has tubeless tires. So even though these are spoked wheels, this is a tubeless tire with tire pressure monitors. So it'll give you that air pressure right on the dash. New suspension, so where the 1190R didn't have the electronic suspension, but the 1190 Adventure, the more street-going one, had electronic suspension. This one is not electronic, so you can adjust all the suspension yourself, and you can't do it at the touch of a button like you could with the other one. But it has new rear shock, the new progressive dampening shock from WP, so it really stiffens up towards the end of its stroke when you get close to bottoming out. And then inverted front forks with lots of travel on the front with separate function adjustments on top of those. And then these are standard with Brembo 4-piston calipers. 21-inch Continental Twin Duro front tire and an 18-inch Continental Twin Duro rear tire. Pretty easy to add saddlebags to this. It's already got some of the brackets on it, so if you do the KTM accessory hard bags on this, they go right on very, very easily. Adjustable windscreen. So you've got a little latch right here you undo, and then basically just slide the windscreen latch on both sides. And then basically just slide the windscreen and it adjusts there, and then latch it down where you want it. Got some little nice LED DRLs there. Now you can't, on the USA bikes, we do not have the ability to turn off the main headlight and just run the daytime running lights like they can in Europe. On the USA bikes, the headlight's going to be on all the time, along with the LED DRLs there. Nice little crash protection on the bike there, and I'm sure there's accessory upper crash bars available for it as well. 6-speed transmission. V-twin. These are, I believe, 1051cc if I remember correctly. Really great looking seat with the orange stitching on it, and then you also have the ability to raise and lower the seat. So there's 2 height positions on this seat, so you can adjust that. Comes standard with the hand guards on it. So what are you giving up with the 1090 compared to the 1190 Adventure R, the previous model? Center stand, of course, and then this does not have the lean sensitive ABS that we have on some of the other bikes, but it does have ABS and traction control, but it's not lean sensitive like the other one was. And it has power modes, so sport, street, rain, and off-road on the power modes, and those are selectable there on the handlebars. Let's see if we can take a look at the dash on it. So I've got this really nice LCD screen there, and then controls here to go through there. Basically, you'll start out by just pushing up and down, and then when you find something you want to set on, just highlight it, then push the set button, and make your selection of your changes there. So see if I can change the glare on that. But favorites, drive mode, like I said, sport, street, rain, and off-road. MTC, motorcycle traction control, ABS, and then it has the ABS mode. You can do an off-road mode where you can turn off the rear ABS, and you can turn the ABS off completely. Your settings, set your favorites, general info, trip meter 2, trip meter 1, and then back to your favorites. But this menu is very easy to navigate. Once you just play with it just a little bit, you'll have it down. It's very, very easy to navigate this menu. Some of these bikes are really complicated to figure out what to do, but this bike, very, very easy on the KTM Adventures. It's a really, really nice system. We can go ahead and crank this one up for you, so let's push the button. Crank her up. LED rear tail light. Nice and quiet, stock muffler on it. So I think the, you know, when you look at this bike, the biggest competitor to this bike, of course, I think would be the new Honda Africa Twin. And so I think it'd be fair to take a minute, maybe do some comparisons to this bike as far as price and some other features that would make these bikes comparable, or maybe not comparable. But so price-wise, MSRP on the 1090 Adventure R, we're talking about $14,700, $14,699. The Honda Africa Twin, MSRP $13,300, so about $1,400 price difference. This bike being $1,400 more expensive than the Africa Twin, at least the Africa Twin without the dual clutch deal. But what do you get? So you get a larger gas tank. The Africa Twin is in the neighborhood of a little less than 5 gallons, 4.8 I believe, and this one's just over 6 gallons, so a little more than over a gallon of gas more in this one. I think weight is going to be real similar. The spec that I found on this bike was dry weight, which was 456 or 59 pounds, and then the Honda wet weight with fuel was 511 pounds. So this should be really close weight-wise. Once this one, look at a wet weight on this bike. The other thing you get here, of course, is the tubeless tires as opposed to the tube type tires on the Honda. So bigger gas tank, tubeless tires with tire pressure monitors on the KTM. Brembo brakes as opposed to whatever the Africa Twin has on Nissan or a Tokago, whatever it is. But Brembos on this one, definitely the Brembos are more expensive. Let's see what else. You also have the ability on this bike to remove the rubber from the foot pegs here, so you can have the little grippy steel parts for more aggressive off-road riding. This has the crash bars on it. The Africa Twin has some protection on it too. They both have hand guards. This one does have the height adjustable seat. But so I think if you're looking at Africa Twin, you definitely owe it to yourself to come and look at a KTM 1090 Adventure R. There are definitely a lot of comparisons, and if you're spending that kind of money, you definitely want to look at them both. So, but this bike really has a great feel when you ride it. It really has the feel of an off-road bike, like when you stand up on the pegs. Of course, has that KTM ready to race DNA in it, and KTM, of course, known for their off-road bikes especially, but really coming on strong KTM with these adventure bikes. And anyway, this bike really, really great. A lot of great things about this bike. I really like it. Like the new price point, the lighter weight, nice big fuel tank, but still has some premium features. Brembo brakes, tire pressure monitors, traction control, WP suspension, all very good stuff. All right, well, that's a look at the 2017 KTM 1090 Adventure R. We are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com or by phone at 409-948-4969. And we would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come by and see us in person here at Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help just any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.